Haas has made the decision. Gunther Steiner is out of his F1 team and must look for a new employer. At least that's a general assumption after Haas communicated Steiner's departure. Between the lines, one could read that they were not satisfied with the performance, but there are several factors at play. The Italian has been a team boss since its birth in 2014, but despite a hopeful start, success has been lacking in recent years. Haas entered the sport in 2016 after working behind the scenes for some time to build a team. Steiner, of course, the former technical director of Jaguar and Red Bull, began Haas' F1 adventure as an energetic team boss. Haas had its home base in North Carolina in the US, but also brought a factory in England from the defunct Marussia team. Haas opted for a technical partnership with Ferrari, purchasing as many parts allowed by the regulations. Dallara was brought in to help build the chassis, and as little as possible was done in-house. Grosjean got off to a flying start in 2016, grabbing an immediate 6th in Haas's first race, followed by a 5th in Bahrain. After that, 3 more points were scored, good enough for 8th place in the Constructors' Championship. Over the years, things got better and better, culminating in the 5th place in 2018. Although lots of noise was made about that year's car, which was said to be very similar to the Ferrari of 1 year prior. Results soon slumped though, with 9th place finishes occurring in 2019 and 20 due to the COVID crisis. 2021 was a survival year for Haas. He didn't have a penny to spare and didn't upgrade its car during the season. Last place was therefore the maximum possible, as every expense was put into the new 2022 car. 2 years ago, that era began. It was reminiscent of 2016. Kevin Magnussen scored a 5th place in Bahrain. After that, however, developments were few, as there were only money for one upgrade. A backup MoneyGram arrived in late 2022, which would provide a brighter outlook for the team, but the revival didn't materialise. Despite a solid start to 2023, Steiner's team failed to develop the car further after a disappointing 10th place finish in the championship as a result. It even produced a substantial upgrade in changing concepts in the clothing stages to no avail. As team boss, Steiner is of course the team's chief executive and owner. Gene Haas has therefore decided to show the Italian the door. Poor performance will obviously have played a part in this, and Steiner could always hide behind the fact that Haas was a small team with a small wallet. Still, Haas's facilities are less than those of many competitors, but there's no shortage of money last year. Throughout the year, Steiner and his team seem to be in the dark about the cause of the problems, especially with the Haas VF23, especially in tyre wear, and a major upgrade at the end of the season producing lacklustre results. It is clear from the press release Steiner is the focus of the blame. We need to be efficient with the resources we have, but improving our design and engineering capability is a key success to our team, said Haas. I'm looking forward to working with IO and fundamentally ensuring that we maximise our potential. This truly reflects my desire to compete properly in F1. While at the beginning of Haas's adventure, Steiner managed to provide an upwards trajectory, the team has not been pointing in that direction as of late. There's been a period of stagnation in results, even after the final injection of the title sponsor. Gene Haas's choice therefore is understandable. Behind the scenes, there's also been reportedly rumblings within Haas for some time. Owner Gene Haas and Steiner are said to be having discussions about the team, according to Business F1. That magazine also wrote a story about the dissatisfaction with Toto and Susie Wolff about the FIA thing, but let's not go into that now. Steiner allegedly believes he has a claim to own 50% of the team, having been involved from day one, and eventually finding Gene Haas as a backer. These two would have met on the agreement many years back. Due to the value of F1 having increased dramatically recently, the deal would now be worth hundreds of millions of dollars. According to reports, Steiner has considered taking legal action. Are we going to court after Steiner's suspension was not yet off the table? Of course, it may also have played into a decision to get rid of Steiner. It should be noticed that there are no official reports about the alleged feud, and the Italian for their team boss has always said he had a healthy relationship with Gene. The fact that there was no room in the Haas press release for quotes from Steiner also seems to say enough. Steiner likely didn't leave voluntarily. In recent years, he of course has become a bit of a cult hero off the track. Where normally drivers are the big heroes, at Haas it seems to see Steiner was probably the most popular out of the driver and team principal. For example, he was a prominent and quotable figure in Drive to Survive. It didn't hurt his own personal reach when he decided to write a book, Surviving to Drive, which no doubt he earned him a nice penny. Of course, contractually it all would have been permissible, but if you use that star status for your own gain, tangible competitive results must be achieved. It's certainly easy to imagine that Gene Haas himself, a man who rarely appears on the F1 stage and operates mostly in the shadows, was not happy about the attention Steiner demanded for himself without any good returns. All in all, it kind of seems like inevitable that Steiner would be seen primarily responsible for the team's poor results. The lack of progression during last season can be pinned on him, especially now there's more money to spend again. Haas seems adrift, and the current generation of F1 cars still holds too much secrets for the team after 2 seasons. In the meantime, things are reportedly no longer quite clicked between him and the big boss, the man who gave the team its reason to exist. And therefore, after 10 years of ups and downs, Steiner's time at Haas is at the end. Fans will miss Gunther, but mostly for his statements, not necessarily for what he did at the team. At the same time, Gene Haas will have to have a hard look at it itself. Its concept behind buying Haas, was it really viable? If not, perhaps they should give the Andretti family a call. So anyway guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily F1 news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.